Hello, this is Cecilia from Scrapbooking Cecilia, and today I want to share with you a new tutorial, and I'm going to make something with letters to Santa because this month I have to do a featuring one of the recent collection, and of course we are almost in Christmas, and this is the perfect collection for this season. I will be using letters to Santa. The idea is to show you that you can make a lot of things with any paper collection. So you will see at the end of the video some of the items that I already made with this gorgeous paper collection. But this tutorial, it's about a request that I have. That I had. I was requested to make a Santa's bag for the toys of a little girl. This girl has 2 years old, and because I was talking with her mother, and I told her that when my daughter was a little kid as well as maybe less than 2 years, I made a huge Santa's bag to put inside all the presents. And right now she told me that she felt so special because she felt that Santa left all the toys for her. So that's why I am going to make this time a huge bag, but I want to embellish the bag with something special. And the bag is fabric, of course, it's velvet, and I am going to hang some jingle bells as this one, and this is going to be used to make a tag with the baby name. Okay, so I'm going to use letters to Santa, some of this triumphant red trim, some of the classic ivory and natural linen trim, some magnets, because I'm going to use this square craft tag. I'm going to use also the square tag and clock metal dies to make all the matting. And I already cut some of this embellishment with the policy and decorative die. And I use, because that's what I found here where I live, this is foam, and but with gold in the front. So you can use paper, metallic paper as well if you want. And I'm going to use some of the ephemera assortments. I don't have much left because I made already the album and some tags for as money gift holders. So I'm going to be using one tag that I already inked, and this paper is patterns and solids. I'm using the papers that I have left still, because from the 12 by 12 and patterns and solids, probably I'm going to use some of the 8 by 8 because I already made the other projects. So this gorgeous paper with the Santa, and this is so beautiful. So first, this is going to be in the back, and some other embellishments as you are watching here. Okay, so let me start with the back. We are going to add this in the back, and I already ink everything. If you don't want to ink it, you can not do it or skip that part. Okay, but I do it because I really like how it looks when everything is inked. Okay, my idea is to make a frame, dimensional frame in the front with the baby's name, and in the back some space for pictures, because I think the tags are so beautiful always, and next year they can hang the tag in the Christmas tree as well. And it's going to be a memory, really nice memory for them. Okay, so let's start doing this. I want to add here in the back, to make a pocket, to add some of these beautiful cards that you just need to cut to write something. And this is going to be my closure. You can see here the magnet. So now I'm going to use my pencil just to make a tiny mark here. It's where my magnet needs to be, okay? To use from the 12 by 12 paper pad as well. Now the back is ready, and we have this space for this. Now I want to add this one in the front, and then I'm going to cover with this one. Okay, because I don't want to cover this Santa. Now we just need to ink here. Now, to make the dimensional frame, I'm going to use this from Patterns and Solids, and this measure 6 5/8 by 5 5/8 of an inch. And I am going to score at 3/8 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch, 1 1/8, and 1 1/2. Now I am just going to repeat the same in the 4 sides. The long side on the top, I am just going to make a pencil mark at 1 7/8 of an inch, and I am just going to score the 2 first spaces. We have 1 2 3 4. I'm going to score only the first 2. I will repeat it here. So here is 4 3/4, and just the first 2. Okay, now I am just turning in the long side here. I will repeat it at 1 7/8, the first 2 blocks, and 4 3/4 of an inch. Here we have one block, 2 3 and 4. Here is not scored, only here, because now I am just going to cut here. Now I am just going to cut straight from this corner to this corner, and then I am just going to leave a tiny flap here. Let's do it. First, go on the scoring line just to the corner, and now we want to come to the next corner here, and here I am just going to cut straight here, remove these. I like to make these tiny flaps to cover the corners, you see, in this way. Now I am just going to repeat it. Show you how to assemble the dimensional frame with a different paper because I am editing the tutorial, and I noticed that when I was recording the tutorial, this part wasn't recorded. So it's something easy. It measures exactly the same, and you can see here my tape, and it's important that this edge fits or meet this edge as well, like this one, you see, in this way. Then you just put it in this way. So let's start with the smaller or short side, okay? And just be sure it is on place, okay? Now the opposite side as well. Be sure it fits here, okay? It is aligned there. Now we will try to put inside carefully the flaps, these tiny flaps in both sides, because this is what is going to cover the corners, you see, and we will have a nice finish looking here. Okay, so let me remove this paper first. And now be sure your flaps, your tiny flaps, are inside. And but also another thing, it's to add a drop of glue here. Can you see it? And here, just to be sure that we stick this on top of here. Okay, so let's put this inside, and now we just need to move this to the very back. I think, okay, this top side is ready, and now I just need to be sure this side is also ready. And we want to hold this in place for a moment, just to be sure it is on place, okay? And I am pushing a little bit with my bone folder to the back, just to be sure that everything is in place, okay? Of course, this needs to dry, the corners, especially the corners. And now we can repeat the opposite side as well. There we go. Now we can continue with the tutorial. Okay, I had to wait because I have the idea. I stick the letters on these patterns and solids. It's just a piece of patterns and solids, just the back of this color, to add my letters. But later I thought it's Christmas, it's a little girl, and I added some of these pops of color with glitter, okay? And I had to wait until it was dried, and then I just stick this paper on the bottom here. And now I am ready to add this to the tag. fussy cut. This is the 12 by 12 deer or Santa Claus, and I just cut the name from here, and I want to add this here and this Santa here as well. And I think with that, this tag is ready to put it on the Santa's bag. And now I just need to bring the bag and add it here. Okay, well, this is the bag. You are watching here, the presentation is huge, so I cannot, it's impossible to put all my bag here. But what I did, let me explain you first. I found the center here, which is here. Well, first I made the bag, of course. All the stitches are hidden in the sides and here, and it is going to be closed with some trim or ribbons. And here is the other one. So this is also handmade, the bow. It's I couldn't find the black. I really wanted to be black, but well, it is what it is. And I made some stitches here, but I want to use my hot glue here as well. And this, well, the jingle bells were used to be silver, but shiny silver that I didn't like it, and not for this project. So I altered it, and well, add a lot of layers, and this is what I finish up. And I got this trim in my town, so you will not be able to find something exactly the same, but you can find anything pretty, I am sure. If you look in your local stores, you will find something really festive and perfect for the Christmas, any Christmas project. So it's a double layer because the back, it was not shiny or with the glitter, so I made this double and then just a tiny bow in the end. So my and I stick this with my glue as well as this piece, and I think that I want to add some glue here, and I really recommend you to use something to avoid any accidents, which could happen. It happens to me very frequently. Okay, now I am going to add some of the glue here, all of this part. It is secure already with the stitches, but it is not enough for me because I already told you this is for a little girl. So what I want to do is put it on place in this way. And now we just need to press here a little bit and wait that this is ready. And here inside is where I am going to attach this tag hanging here. Okay, so okay, I'm going to do it in this way first, and I am just planning to make a bow because the idea is that the mother can remove the tag after Christmas and put this in the Christmas tree next year or the years to come. Here you can see if you want it more close to the top or hanging a little bit here. I think it is fine there. So thank you so much for joining me, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this, and well, you will see the pictures with the final result. So thank you so much.